Hello, so what we're gonna see in this video is how to connect Vagrant, how to install it and how to use it, and how to connect it with VSCODE in case you wanna use VSCODE to code. Let's start. Okay, so first of all, download Vagrant. If you have Windows 64, download. I already have a download, so we're gonna go Vagrant. Next, I will do it in D because it takes a lot of space sometimes when you install like virtual machine. So I install it in D. In the same time, I'm gonna go to path. I'm gonna add like I'm gonna add a variable named Vagrant home, just so I can install Vagrant in D, so it doesn't, because by default it's installed in C. You don't need to do this if you don't care about space. Okay, these two variables right here, they should be added here. Okay, Vagrant finish install. After that, let's go and install VirtualBox. If it asks you to restart, you can restart, but if you didn't, it should work fine. And now that we installed, let's check if it's actually working. CMD Vagrant -v. If it shows something like this, then it's working. If not, go ahead and restart your PC. Or let's do one more step, is let's check the path if you have Vagrant add there. So go to the path variable, edit, see if you have this direction where we install Vagrant. If you don't have it, just click new and add it direction where you install Vagrant and add the bin folder. Okay, and if you start CMD, it should show you Vagrant is running. If not, I think you need to restart your PC. After that, let's install VirtualBox. Download, choose which one platform you have. I have Windows. I already downloaded. Next. Okay, it's finished. I don't need to start. Now let's again, I don't need to restart. Just click no. But if you have any problem, probably better if you restart. Okay, let's write a couple commands. So the first command is, we can add this box. Let me switch to direction where I wanna install Vagrant. Okay, it's finished for me. I did pause recording, that's why it may look fast, but it's gonna take some time. The second command, okay, the second command gonna make a Vagrant file. Now if I do it, I need to do the third command. Okay, third command. Okay, all good. Now we should be fine. We install everything. Now if we wanna turn on our Vagrant, we're gonna write Vagrant up in the same direction where we have a Vagrant file. We make a Vagrant file with this command right here. So if I did there, should have Vagrant file right here. If you didn't do you probably don't have this if you didn't use this tool variable because I want to install it in this folder to save space, space. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do vagrant app. So this is gonna turn on the virtual machine. Okay, it's getting up. Okay, it's finished. I did post recording, that's why it was fast, but it did take a lot of time to get up for the first time. That is normal. Now that we have vagrant app, we can check with the command vagrant global status just to see if our virtual machine is up, running, or stop, or it is off. Okay, it is running, direction and everything. Now let's connect with the SSH. Let's just make sure we have access to it. Vagrant SSH. Again, all this command vagrant app SSH, you have to do it in the same folder where you have vagrant file. So vagrant SSH is working, nice. cd ls, okay, that's good. That is nice. Okay, we are good. Now that we have vagrant, we can use it. If you want to just use vagrant, you can work from terminal like this, or if you want to connect it with VSCODE, let's go ahead and install VSCODE. Let's take vagrant SSH config because we're gonna need it. Vagrant SSH config, we're gonna need it to connect our vagrant to VSCODE. So copy this, paste it somewhere. We're gonna need it after. We don't need this anymore, I think. So let's go ahead and install Visual Studio. I have it already installed. VSCODE right here. Okay. I have to download. Okay, install. Okay, now let's launch VSCODE. First thing we're gonna do is go an extension and install remote SSH. Okay, remote SSH install, we're gonna need it. But if you don't have Git installed in your system or OpenSSH, you will need it because this extension gonna use it to connect to your vagrant. So let's go ahead and install Git. In my case, I will need Git, so it's good. If you have Git, you don't need to do anything. Okay, download the 64. I already have it download. How to check that you have SSH? I think if you write SSH or Git, you don't have it. Git, you don't have it. Or if you try to connect with the remote SSH, gonna show like an error. Okay, nice. I don't need to read that. Now let's jump to VS Code. Let's go to remote explore. Now we have empty. Let's create a new one, new remote. Let's call it Max or Alex, for example. I open config. Now if you remember, we have this copy from earlier. Let's copy it again and just paste it here. I will name it Alex, for example. After that, just close this and refresh this. You're gonna see something come here. Click on this or click connect. Okay. Now when it's gonna connect for the first time, you're gonna have this select platform of your remote. So in Vagrant we have virtual machine of Linux, so we're gonna choose Linux. Okay, it's connecting. That is good sign. Opening a remote right here. Okay, we are connected. If you see this sign, that means you are in. Let's make sure by opening terminal, and yes, we are in. And if I did ls, I should find the file that we created earlier, and I can see everything. Okay, now how I can work in Vagrant with VSCODE, because now I can see the files and stuff. So if let's say I create a folder in there and say, let's say call it GitHub, and inside it I will do my work like there project 1, there project 2, cd project 1 1 touch index.html, cd project 2 touch script.js. This is just so I can show you how you can use it. So you're gonna click open folder, right, or file open folder from here, file open folder, and now it's gonna, now you are inside Vagrant right now. Home Vagrant, it show the folders you have. You can choose this one or just navigate until the one you want. I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna work on this GitHub folder. So I click OK, and now I can see all this stuff. I click yes. I can see the folders that I have or that I create. I will open terminal. Now I can modify stuff, work from it, save. It's gonna save directly to the Vagrant. I can create file from here, index.html. I can click here to open this folder directly in project 2 ls. There is other terminals you can do. Okay, now you have the power of VSCODE connected to your Vagrant. Hope you enjoy it, but before we go, some people might not like that you need to, every time you turn on your PC, you need to navigate if you have a different folder to that folder and then write Vagrant up in case you did change direction. If not, if you didn't now when you open CMD, it's always in this default location, the user. If you did a Vagrant init this command here, so you will need to do Vagrant up here, but for me I have it in D Vagrant, so I need always to go here and write Vagrant up. It's kinda annoying, so what we can do is create a script bash that will do that for us every time we run our PC. So go ahead, it's here in run. You can find run by clicking Windows key and R, Windows key plus R. Okay, and write shell startup. It's gonna open this folder. What we're gonna create? We're gonna create a new file. New bash file. And inside it, let's call it, for example, Vagrant or wherever. It doesn't, the name is not matter. And let's write inside it the command that we use. So I write D to move to D, and I do cd Vagrant, and then I do Vagrant up, right? This is what I do. This is my bash file. If I click on it, it will move and do Vagrant up. But if you did, for example, this command right here in the default location of your user, you will just have to do Vagrant up, right? Because it will it will load in oh sorry, not like that. I should do cd user profile. So if you did the command in the default location when you open CMD, which is your user, you should do cd user profile like this and vagrant up. So if you try it, you see it take me there and it's vagrant up, but it's probably gonna say you don't have vagrant file right here. Okay, so let me edit this to the cd vagrant up. So this command is gonna run every time you, this bash file gonna run every time you start up your PC, and it's gonna launch Vagrant for you. Vagrant in the background can take resources, so if you don't work a lot with Vagrant, you probably don't need this. Or you can do Vagrant halt to stop Vagrant halt. Or if your Vagrant is slow or is bugging out or something, you can do Vagrant reload to reload it. Now if your Vagrant is not launch or like is not on, VSCODE will not find it. If you can see, it's already lost connection here, you know, disconnected from SSH Alex. So if you see something like this, just know that your Vagrant probably not up. How to check it is up or not? Just do Vagrant global status and it should show you. Okay, it did show me that VirtualBox power off. Okay, that's all I guess. Hope I didn't forget anything. See you next time. Good luck.